Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I said wow then because of the traffic coming towards us. It's not normally that busy. But in this clip, I just want to show you what I can see from the front camera. Nothing happens on the front camera, it's all on the rear camera. But as you can see, I've got a cyclist in front of me and there's no way of overtaking anything or going faster. It is only a 30-mile-an-hour road and I'm almost doing that. The cyclist is doing really well.
Would you like to get a bit closer to me, mate, please? Go on. Go on, get a bit closer.
As you heard me there live on the video, I've got someone a bit close behind me. But I needed to show you the front camera first to just show you that I can't do anything about going faster anyway. There's obviously a cyclist in front of me and there's cars coming towards me. The road's not big enough to overtake. Now obviously as soon as I can overtake, I will overtake because the bike has slowed down now. It's slowed down to about 20. But as soon as I can overtake, I will. As soon as I can do it safely, that is. Now I'll speed it up so you can see that I have got nowhere to go. I can't drive any faster than what I'm doing. I need to keep some decent braking distance between me and the car in front. Not only that, there are roundabouts and speed bumps all the way down this road, and the road itself isn't in great nick neither. While we're on this video, I just want to say, do you prefer it a whole screen on a shot like this, or would you prefer the split screen so you can see the front and the back at the same time? Me, I prefer the big screen so you can see it a little bit better. Depends what you watch it on, I guess. But let us know in the comments. So we're on the rear camera now. I'll speed it up until he catches me.
Would you like to get a bit closer to me, mate, please? Go on. Go on, get a bit closer.
Now I've said it before on these videos that what you see from the camera and what I see out of my mirror is completely different. That is pretty much what I saw out of my mirror. That's how close he is compared to what the camera shows it, or how the camera shows it, I should say. I say it live as well in a minute. Now I'll speed it up now. As you can see, he's almost hitting the bushes. He's that close to it. Obviously I know he hasn't got a lot of room, but nowadays that's a little bit close. I know he hasn't got a massive amount of room to his right hand side, our left hand side as we're looking at it, but he had to get over a bit quick because there was cars coming towards him. Now as I can't see him, I cannot see him hand gesturing or anything like that. I just cannot see him at all. I don't know where he expects me to go.
He's so close I can't see him in any of my mirrors. All I can see is that great big Mercedes sign. Can't see his number plate because it's below my mirror. Can't see him at all. The camera will, but I won't. I can't. I wonder if he looks as stupid as he's fucking driving.
So we'll speed it up now. You'll see him in a minute go over roundabouts, not make any attempt to go round them. He goes a different way to me in a minute on the roundabout, but you'll see how he takes the roundabout. And company name on the side of the van. Why would you drive like that with your company name on the side of your van? I don't get it. Right over the middle of the roundabout and your company name right there.
Oh, and a company name on the side of it as well. That's got to go on YouTube.
And it did go on YouTube. Okay, in this next clip, I have a lot of complaints about my language. If you are one of them people, you might want to skip this clip. I was having a bad day, okay? I overreacted and I was having a bad day. No excuse, but I was having a bad day. And it was an Audi, alright? It was an Audi, but I was having a bad day. So as we come around this bend here, I'll freeze it here. As I'm about to commit to this tight road, there's nothing coming. It's very close, but yeah, maybe I could have got behind that van instead of pulling in here. but I still pull in.
You've seen me, but you can't be bothered, can you? Oh, you're welcome, you fucking shit cunt. Fucking typical Audi.
You know by now, my mouth and people that don't show me good manners on the road. So we get to the next numpty, and it isn't the Audi in front of me. I'm turning right. As you can see, going left is a bit of a problem. It's all blocked up. The car just to our right there has almost blocked up the junction, but has left a gap so people can actually turn right into it, just about. But will they do the same for me as I'm turning right here? Obviously not, otherwise it wouldn't be on the video. But would she have done that if she wasn't on her phone? Now I know people that would have just sat there with their hand on their horn. I think she got off lightly considering I was having a bad day.
If you wasn't on your phone, put your phone away.
And as you can see, the car to my right wasn't on the phone and was concentrating. Couldn't go anywhere, so let me out. Quite simple, really. So, moving on to the next numpty. Or, no, moving on to the next Audi. Car parked on the left. Obviously, the car in front has got priority. But a little thank you will go amiss.
You're welcome, no. Another thank you from an Audi.
Always an Audi. Well, it's not always an Audi. Not always. But it is near enough always a German vehicle. We're looking at the Mercedes van behind me now. How close do you want to be before you want to overtake me and get into the next lane? Just because there's a car there doesn't mean you have to get that close to me. It doesn't finish there. As it moves out, it's too close to that car as well now. And that continues when it gets to the front. It even gets closer. Now we're looking at the Mercedes behind me. It wants to turn off. It wants to turn off the same turn off as I do, but it's not willing to wait in the queue. It has to be in front. And if you keep looking, yes, there's another German car, and it's my favourite. Always an Audi. There it is. We're looking at that one as well. That also wants to turn off, but is in lane 3. So when we come to the front, we've got the Mercedes van that is actually getting closer to that car in front of him. As you can see, there's the sign, the half-mile sign for the next turn-off that we all want. Well, the van, not the van, the other two do. We get the Mercedes now that could have come in behind me, but nah. So I have to back off now to give myself braking distance. Thanks very much, mate. And then we get the Audi that's cut across that lane without indicating. Then it finds its indicator.
Oh look, the Germans have arrived. Close to a turn-off, the Germans start fucking sneaking in. Fucking ton of room behind me. Not for them, no. Go on, get out to the outside lane. That's all you know how to do is drive fucking fast. Fucking stupid.
Like I say, I was having a bad day. Now this is just your red light jumper. Not on this one, the next lights. I go through amber here, but that is not... Look at the distance I had to stop. Not a great deal with someone behind me. But they had time to stop there. BMW almost thought about it. He was almost going to do it, but thought better of it. Now in this clip, we're looking at this lorry here. It's about time that they add some stronger rules on these lorries. Because the shit that's flying out of the back of it is a bit of a joke. You need a bit of eagle eyes on it. There it all goes. Now when you're behind that, you see all the brake lights come on. You don't know what that is, whether it's light or heavy or what. We're all going pretty fast. Now on this clip here, I'm on the A406, which is the North Circular Road, if you didn't know that road. There's so many different lanes here, it goes off in all directions, but it is quite well marked, I think anyway. But not for some people. Some people just have to push it that little bit. Yeah, you know, whether they're in the wrong lane accidentally or just they're numpties. Ah, hold on. It's an Audi. Accidental? Nah, not for me.
Represent clients by just simply paying an intermediary license fee. And for the guys that have turned up, I commend them. The agents and their lack of integrity.
Still on the 406, the North Circular Road. Not far away from where I just was. And then we come across another numpty.
So what I would suggest is a softer pitch surround.
Now you can see road signs, see them road signs on the floor there. This is quite well marked again. So I don't know why this, oh, it's a Mercedes, it's a German car. That's why, that's silly me. Why it takes so long to get into the correct lane.
That material is going to need to be accommodating advertising to be printed on top of it, but that would sort of be my first suggestion. And then possibly looking into reducing.
How many more signs do you want to drive past before you do it?
Smallly, but and then increasing the runoff on the side of the pitch that will hopefully aim to sort of take again some of that speed and the impact out of any collisions.
Yeah, and podiatrist certified arch support.
You know, there's a time and a place to overtake.
Neither should my sketches.
This is not the time or the place to overtake.
For high performance custom built gaming PCs and laptops, visit PC
Talk about bad timing of going round here.
PC Specialist. Your PC, your way.
At Tool Station, we know spring is the
You have to wait a few seconds and then it goes into 2 lanes.
outside fence building,
Go round him there.
indoors painting, landscape.
Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one. Bye for now.